Hey guys, what's up? Timebot here, and we're taking another look at Lawbreakers. Now, you remember, well, it's been right about 7 months ago, actually, that I did a first thoughts on the first alpha, and the second alpha is just wrapped up, actually. It was over last weekend. A little late getting this video out, I do apologize, but it brought with it some new maps, some new modes, and some new characters, so I figured it was time to jump in and talk about it. And do I still like it? Well, the short answer, if you don't want to watch the whole video, hell yeah, I do still like the game. It's still a hell of a lot of fun. Now, the gameplay you're seeing right now is Blitzball on the Promenade map. This is actually Santa Monica Island in the California Keys. It's basically a theme park, except, you know, the whole shattering thing happened in the universe of Lawbreakers. Now, for those that may not have seen the original video, Lawbreakers, just to give you the brief summary, is the first game from Boss Key Studios, which is run by Cliff Bleszinski, who used to be at Epic and is the man responsible for creating Unreal Tournament and Gears of War, so quite the shooter pedigree there. That's why if the fast pace looks familiar, well, it's Cliffy B. It's got his name written all over it. What you're seeing today is gameplay primarily is going to be of the new Battle Medic class, because I just had a lot of fun with them, and also I forgot to turn on the record button for some of the other classes because I don't know what was going on. Anyways, Medic, love it, great class. Now, the new classes were the Medic, the Juggernaut, I believe, was new. I know the Gunslinger is new. The Gunslinger is actually a very interesting class that I really want to get into, but it's just kind of hard to play. So there's two new classes that are very much about mobility, and they are absolutely devastating. Wraith, for example, has a full auto machine pistol and a short sword. He can slide, he can jump, and he can project time waves as his ultimate. And then you've got the Gunslinger, who is the dude with the hammerhead thing that you see in the trailer. At least that's the breaker version of him from the new trailer. He has two pistols, one that's semi-auto, one that's precision that can charge its shots. He can warp in a direction and then jump high right after that. He has a tack knife that he can throw that'll mark enemies by pinging the map a little bit, or just hurt them. And he can go full auto with unlimited ammo on his pistols for a few seconds. So pretty cool new classes. I like them a lot. The Medic, of course, this is an interesting Medic class. She's able to dish out a lot of pain, and she has two drones you can see at the top of the screen that can heal two allies simultaneously. And her ult creates a barrier that basically throws all the enemies out of it, heals everybody that's on your team that's inside it, and blocks projectiles. It's great for point control, actually, and she can fly. So, very fun. You'll see me fighting a Gunslinger right here. Let's talk about the game. I feel like it's been tightened up. The controls, while they were good in the first alpha, they feel really good in this one. They feel like they've been tightened up a little bit. I love the way that the Medic handles with the splash damage. I still love the fact that every weapon in this game has an alt fire, and that every character pretty much has two weapons. It makes strategy pretty unique. You know, I can bounce these grenades with the Medic if I want to. The new map, really fun. I had a couple issues where the Battle Medic has a thing where you press shift and you hover, and if you press space you can get height really, really quickly, and it's possible to fly right at the top of the map and get killed by being out of bounds. I didn't even know this game had an out of bounds zone like that. You know, the old map was just death pits. So maybe something to work on, or maybe, you know, tweak the Medic a little bit so you don't instantly rocket out of the freaking map. I don't know, still, great class. What about the new modes? Well, Blitzball is basically get the ball and get it to the goal, and the other team try to stop you. It's pretty brutal. Also, if you're watching the background video, they really hate me as a Medic. So, yeah, it got squishied there. The other mode is more of a hold the points mode. It's called Turf War. And pretty much you control key locations, and once you lock it down, you score a point, and you play to a certain amount of points. And I found that it could be exceedingly one-sided. One of the points is in the middle in this big broken ball thing here, and I pretty much just stood on it for a while as the Medic, healing my teammates as they ran into the main battle arena, and then I would pop my ult and just capture it while nobody could get to it. And we pretty much did that the whole match, and yeah, it felt very snowbally. I don't know if it's intended to feel that way or if it needs some balancing tweaks, but we definitely had some issues with it. I mean, we won, but probably my least favorite of the new modes, and I'm somebody who typically likes the domination style game mode, there was something that just felt off about it. It'd be interesting to see what they can do to patch it up. And the map design, however, is actually really good. The maps still feel you know, very shootery. There's plenty of corridors, plenty of blind corners, plenty of places to ambush and get up high. And verticality is a big deal in this game, and they're definitely taking full advantage of it, especially with this big open area in the center that's completely low grav and allows you to take advantage of all the movement mechanics that each class really has. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. Great beta. Game runs fantastically. I had some stutter here and there, but I'm going to chalk that up to a Windows update that didn't apply properly that I had to roll my system back for. So I think that may be what caused some of the stutter, because it was messing up everything else in my system. So Microsoft, could you get your shit together? But no, I really enjoyed the game. And I'm looking forward to the next beta, and actually if they do what they did last time, keep an eye on the channel, because I'll have some beta keys to give out. But yeah, really interesting. One other thing I want to talk about is the customization system. They've added stash drops, which are things that you get by leveling up with, you know, in-game XP and stuff, and I found it basic but interesting, and I hope they flesh it out more. That's really all I have to say about that until I can get more hands on it, but I figured I would comment on it because it is in the game. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey, did you enjoy that video? Awesome. How about you click that subscribe button right there, or that Patreon button, or if you're too lazy to do either one of those, check out these other two videos. I bet you'll like them.